change my runes, that's why I'm using these runes, but it's actually whatever, because this actually works out. Press the attack is probably better into FIZZ, because you don't actually combo him, you just 1, 2, 3 and back off. But, of course, the downside is I don't have Conqueror with Trinity, but hey... Hashinshin, where's Mary? You talking about Mary, maybe?
Surprise. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Isn't she like gold? Nah. Well, she's there then. But the question becomes, and here's the real question, and this is why I mentioned those junglers, is Nidalee really that much better than Trundle at ganking? They both have similar levels of damage. Sure, Nidalee's faster, she can physically get to the ganks faster, but during the actual gank itself, Trundle is better. That is long range. It's still got that press the attack bug, does it? Okay. Just so you're aware, the press the attack bug is that it counts the exposure damage post-mitigation, but it counts the bonus damage pre-mitigation, giving it really deceptively high numbers. It's kind of like Conqueror in that it's the numbers that it's giving you aren't exactly the real numbers. Shit. That auto attack definitely should have gone off, but whatever. He's gonna try to run up and... Oh, okay, that is not at all what I was expecting. But all my auto attacks canceled anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Ready for battle.
I'll be honest, I really don't think AD Bruiser FIZZ is even worth looking at right now. Can I get level 5 here? Oh, I can. Damn. That is AD Conqueror FIZZ, yes. With Ignite, so he can't, you know, play around anything. I think if Nidalee played a little bit more reactive, we could be winning this game. This FIZZ is playing such a shitty pick and has destroyed himself. We going for it? Oh, we could have gone for that, dude. Okay, so we have Tiamat now, and this is where press the attack starts to become weaker than Conqueror. This is what a lot of people don't realize. One of the reasons that Conqueror is so good as compared to press the attack is it's really fucking hard to get to that third attack on melee champions. Lucian gets that third attack by attacking twice. You know? But JAX has to auto W follow up auto again. And when they change press the attack, that you don't get the exposure on the third hit, but rather than you get it on the fourth hit, that also meant that it had this weird anti-synergy with itself. Like, see how hard it is for me to get to that third attack? That's why it's easier to be winning lane than to ward. Oh, a pink. That's how I always say the easiest place to avoid a gank is when you're beating the shit out of your opponent. It's not a place, but a state of the game. Okay, so, I mean, the game's just kind of over, right? Like, he's playing such a shitty pick. I'm not really sure what to do. Like, I just kill him so hard. I'm not actually going to go Sheen, because I'm going to press the attack. I'm going to start with Stinger. So I can hopefully get to that third attack faster. Teleport nerfed? A big problem with the teleport nerf, in my opinion, is that damage is power creep so high that often you don't need Ignite to get a kill. Like, you just proc your basic combo and your opponent dies. I'm gonna push this up so I can help Nidalee, Oh, she just killed Graves. That's fine, I'll just counter jungle him then. There's nothing to counter jungle. Ah, there we go. Nidalee went back, so I just pushed. I clicked on stream, no animes. What do you mean, no animes? If Nidalee can snowball, she can do good. But Nidalee is incredibly bad from playing from behind because any champion who just does numbers, I'll call it numbers. If all you do is numbers, hold on. I didn't move my mic to this side of this. I don't know what was on that side. Any champion who relies on numbers, as in just damage or healing, a champion like that is inevitably going to fall off when they're playing from behind because their numbers are going to be lower when they're playing from behind. However, a champion who has utility doesn't get stronger or weaker based on your items. Smokescreen's always going to be Smokescreen. Counter-Strike's always going to be Counter-Strike. You know what I mean? First turret, though. That's fine. I mean, if they're gonna have Morgana roam on me a second time, well, okay then, you know? Wait, are you? Yeah, I was about to say, you're burning her. Alright. That's what I'm saying, is that Nidalee can do fine-ish if she snowballs, but if she's not snowballing, I'd rather have one of the junglers that I call good. I'm just gonna go buy Trinity and be back. There hasn't really been a lot of fighting, so my pressy attack hasn't really done anything. But that's fine. Can you not, Morgana? The junglers I would call good. I don't really want to be next to Ahri. The junglers I would call good are Trundle, Kindred, Nocturne, Graves. Yeah, those four. Sejuani is really fucking good and competitive, but I wouldn't say she's good in solo queue at all. The thing about Sejuani and competitive is her damage is based on things that don't scale. She gets a shitload of tankiness. Baseline. Her stuns don't scale. She doesn't even use cooldown reduction. So, Sejuani can be a very... You have to remember, in competitive games, a lot of the game comes down to giving your farm to the right players. That's why you never see carries top lane. You might be confused and say, well, how is Aatrox good then? Well, Aatrox is good because he's good early game. If I do this, I can get Merc Treads, and that's kind of important for me. Actually, I'll push one more wave, because I'm fairly confident they finally fucked off. Oh, how wrong I was. Oh well. I mean, if they can put this many people on me the entire game, then whatever. I mean, if you're ghosting me, it's pretty easy to see where I'm at. Since the buff, Tiamat is arguably a fine item, so rushing it doesn't, like, hurt you that much, I guess. Dude, this Lucian is getting Soraka so hard. Easy to be patient when you're ghosting. Nasus actually got a really big buff, but I don't know if he's playable. And to be honest, I'm kind of out of a Nasus phase, if that makes any sense to you. Like, I've played so much Nasus in my life, and he's never become more interesting. He's kind of the same champion every patch. No matter what they do, all they ever do is adjust numbers on his kit. They never adjust his kit. Does that make sense to you? Like, JAX gets new and exciting ways to play the champion. Nasus, press R, E, and Q, and W on cooldown while running at someone. Oh, but now this time you do it and do more damage. Oh, now this time you do it and do less damage. Oh, now this time you do it and you're tankier. Oh, now this time you do it and you're less tanky. Oh, now this time you do it and it does more lifesteal. Look at JAX. He gets things like, oh, now you can go Tiamat on JAX. Oh, now you have Titanic Hydra on JAX. So now you have Essence Reaver on JAX. Like, JAX hasn't changed, but the ways you play the champion have changed, I would say, considerably. Is this Morgana seriously just gonna run at me with Predator the entire game?
Ready for battle. As I crawl through dirt.
So that was kind of funny. I need like, yeah, it's 2100. Okay. Was that red up or not? Ah, it's one way to do it. Here's the problem I was talking about with Nidalee, though. Amazing early game, falls off. Graves gets amazing early game, doesn't fall off. Plus he gets utility, so even when playing from behind, he still crushes everyone. I'm gonna teleport here, I guess. Fine. Fine, you know, okay. I mean, I'm power spiking an Essence Reaver, so this might not be the worst idea. Where the fuck were Tweedledee and Tweedledum here? Wait, what? Where are these guys the whole fight? I busted my goddamn ass trying to keep us in this fight. This wasn't matchup specific, this is actually just a straight mistake. It actually worked though, because I get about 3 attacks per trade early game. So if I'd gone Conqueror, my trades would have been very wacky. Hey, Lamau. If you ever want to win a fight, Twitch chat, just get the pocket Soraka. Pocket Soraka. In stores everywhere. Oh, he can heal me, right?
They will greet you as heroes.
Wait, why am I not going back? Okay, I can sell this. and buy this. Okay. This kind of worked out. I picked JAX just out of exasperation because I was very frustrated. And then they picked a team that kind of sucks against JAX. Morgana and Ahri I would call not bad against JAX, but Ahri is just shitty Zoe, so they made a mistake on that one. And Morgana is so obsessed with fucking me over that she doesn't help her team win. She just tries to fuck me over. Why is Titanic good on JAX when you're not building health? It gives you a 1-2-3 combo with your ult and Counter-Strike to where you can ult, Counter-Strike, stun, auto W Titanic, Counter-Strike again. Kind of like that, Twitch chat. Guys, I'm literally 17 kills in on a champion that's shitty early game. If I wasn't doing good, there would be something wrong with the game.